Oi. So I thought this morning I'd watch two John Carpenters. I started off just with Prince of Darkness and I thought, oh, what the hell, we'll go the whole hog and then do another one. So they were both good fun. Prince of Darkness is your straight, more serious John Carpenter. Body Bags is your cornball John Carpenter. So Prince of Darkness, basically there's this sect from the church that has been guarding this big glass barrel for years and years, and for whatever reason it's getting to the point where they can't guard it or protect it any longer. It's gonna break open, and basically Satan's meant to be this force within the barrel, and he affects everybody that's in this little church that's trying to learn about it, and vaguely zombieizes these people, I guess. There's some really great 80s gore effects. That's a big highlight out of this. This movie is really straight out of the 80s. It's of its time, and I love it for it. I really love John Carpenter's scores when he scores a lot of his films, and this is no exception. This is a great John Carpenter-esque score because it's his. Yeah, I just love the simplicity in some of his scores, like obviously Halloween, this one, and the Escape from New York and LA type movies. He does a good job. So yeah, this is some serious John Carpenter. I did enjoy it. Very creepy, very eerie. Set claustrophobically, mostly in this little church. There's a cameo by Alice Cooper. I'm a big fan of Alice Cooper. Just all in all, man, if you like 80s, this is definitely, and you haven't seen this, you got to watch it. It's great. It's in there for any 80s collector. You got to own this and watch it. The other one, Body Bags. This is your cheeseball John Carpenter, which you don't always see. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. I think it's just into the 90s. Basically, John Carpenter is like the crypt keeper from Tales from the Crypt, and he leads you into each. It's a horror anthology, so he leads you into each story. Very crypt keeper like, and stories are all fun. There's no real big twists into them. You can sort of vaguely predict what's going to happen in each one. The first one is in a garage station, spooky at night. The second one's a guy trying to grow his hair back, and some crazy things that happen with this hair growing back company. And then the last one's a guy that loses his eye. He's a baseball player and he gets this eye implant, and everything ends up going wrong. But anyway, watch it to find out. It's good fun. Cheeseball fun. I enjoyed it. It's not your standard John Carpenter for that reason, because he's not always that cheeseball, but and I think Tobe Hooper, he directs one of these stories too, so it's two John Carpenters and a Tobe Hooper. Anyway, if you like John Carpenter, if you like the 80s and a little bit of the early 90s, pick these up, watch these. Definitely Prince of Darkness, rate that highly. Body Bags for a bit of fun, check it out. Alright guys, see ya.